right, all right, all right. Whenever you're ready, yo, let me know. We are live. We are live. All the way.
What is it, 9 o'clock?
Nah, it's 3 o'clock.
Oh, it is.
Ladies looking really good. You're looking really good.
Thank you.
I don't know what I'm going to say about those, but I said, I guess you got the right shine.
There you go.
I said you got the right shine. So, right?
He want to put the, especially this year.
You know what I mean?
Especially this year.
Who the house phone?
It's right here. The house phone, yeah.
James, Paul, and Tyrone. All right, gang. This is. Ooh! Sound check. Sound check. If you guys can hear us clearly, can we just get a quick thumbs up? Quick thumbs up if you guys can hear us clearly. Mic check, 1, 2. Did we get a thumbs up? Mic check, 1, 2. If you can hear us, there you go. I got 2 thumbs up. All right. Well, I gotta lose some weight. I'm starting to look chunky in these videos. Y'all know I'm really buff. The camera put on 27 pounds. So with this gut you see right here is all camera. Anyway, gang, we're live. Cigars and Combos live from E Square Cigar Lounge, 3616 Kirkwood Highway, Suite E, as an Empress. We're coming to you live. Tonight I got a great topic. We're going to have a lot of fun. We decided we were going to mix 2 of my favorite things. My love of black love movies and the NCAA tournament. So we're going to have an elimination tournament bracket on the best black love movies of all time. Now, you ladies ready?
Yes.
Okay. Here's the best part about it all is that they don't actually get to decide. Ultimately, you guys get to decide. So we're going to make a passionate argument or a nice debate. And we got a studio audience too. We're going to let them in. And then you guys put in your comments, you know, who you think should move on to the next round. So we got our Sweet 16. It was very hard, wasn't it?
Very hard. Mm-hmm. It was hard.
Yeah.
It was hard.
Yeah, we worked real diligently on this for all of like 33 and a half minutes. I remember I timed it. But we pared it down to the Sweet 16 because we got to put it in a certain time. And then we bracket them. We ranked them, and now we have them in brackets. So first of all, I'll go to Boss Lady to my right. Who are you? You can't have a cigar and conversation at E Square without cigars. What are you smoking?
I am smoking a Java Mint, and I am Boss Lady, aka Quincy. And like I said, I'm smoking a Java Mint and just some iced tea. Nothing to drink right now.
Or so she says.
It's just iced tea. I don't have anything in it.
Okay. So I'm Karen. I'm a deputy mayor. I have a Tabac Especial, a Drew Estate. It's one of my favorites.
That is
I
a
really
good
do
one.
love this one.
That is a good one.
And I'm drinking something. Just ginger ale.
Ginger
This
ale
ginger ale.
with grenadine, I think,
Yes.
maybe. Yes.
Okay. And so I guess I'm the only one smoking a real cigar here, not this candy shit. But I am smoking a Rocky Patel Vintage 2003 Cameroon. I'm a real big fan of the Rocky's anniversary cigar series cigars. The Cameroon is one of my favorites because, once again, everybody knows me. I'm a medium body to medium plus smoker. It's right in my wheelhouse. It's a really good cigar. It's a Toro size, good burn, good pull. I put a double V cut on it, so I put a cross cut on it today. I was feeling fancy, and It's a really good value for the price. So I'm going to go ahead. I started on it so I can make sure I understood the nuances of it. And I'm going to go ahead and push through with it today. So, hey Lottie, what's going on? Hey Wiggs, what's happening? Hey Shemaine, good to see you. Hey Phil, hey Mark. So now remember, we're going top black love movies. And we want y'all input. We want you to put your comments in. Remember, you guys are the ones that make this thing happen. So, Karen, you ready?
I'm ready.
Boss lady, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, so here we go. Sweet 16 bracket. Number one is, I'm going to ask y'all, what do y'all think is the number one black love movie of all time? It's okay. Y'all, you know how we roll.
The audience?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow, Black Love.
Number one.
She gotta have it.
She's got to have a
Get out of
love movie.
here. Get out of
Okay,
here.
I'll take that. I'll take that. Depending on what you
that like
they
a
love, though.
She's got to have it. We got a she's got to have it here.
I'm gonna throw this out there.
Go
Go
ahead.
Love and basketball.
Okay.
Got
a
Love
good
and Basketball.
one. That's a good
That's a
one.
good one.
Love and Basketball
Right.
didn't make the list. Actually, Love and Basketball is a number 2 seed.
Okay.
Right.
Anybody else? Phil got Lottie Russell. Lottie. Love Jones.
Yes.
That's what I was going to say is Love Jones.
Love Jones is a great.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
see?
it was probably my 1, 2, or 3.
Okay.
Jason's lyric.
Jason's
No,
lyric.
okay, but okay.
Jason's lyrics make the list. Jason lyrics is a number 12
Right,
seed
it's on
though.
here.
Okay.
That
Right.
5-12 matchup. Okay. For people that don't follow NCAA, 5-12 is one of those tricky matchups. But Lottie, you're right. Love Jones, Kamina, you're right. Love
Right.
Jones is number 1 seed.
It
Dougie
is.
says Ernest says Christmas. Lottie got Brown Sugar. Brown Sugar came in at number 5 based
Right.
upon our panel of experts, which was really just people in the lounge kicking it around.
You have another one?
Oh, I got a more recent one.
Okay.
I don't know if it made the list.
Okay.
Tell me.
Queen and Slim.
I knew you
It did make
It
the
did make
list.
the list.
Tell me what number is Queen and Slim. Tell me.
Number 8.
AC? Okay.
Yeah.
Queen and
number
Slim
8.
is a number 8 seed. So we're gonna run down the seeds. How about that? We'll go Love and Basketball. I'm sorry, Love Jones number 1, Love and Basketball number 2, Claudine number 3,
Yeah.
number 4,
that
Lady
was
Sings
good.
the Blues,
Another good one.
number 5, Brown Sugar, number 6, The Best Man. Number 7, The Photograph, snuck up in the top 10.
That's a new one, yeah.
Number
Right,
8,
Right.
Queen and Slim snuck up into the top 10. I didn't think they would be as high.
They did.
Number 9, Something New.
My favorite.
Number 10, Stella's Got Her Groove. Number 11, Mahogany. Number 12 seed, Jason's Lyrics.
Right.
Number 13 is Boomerang, a little bit of comedy.
Yeah.
Number 14, Queen Latifah and the white guy, Just
It is
Right.
not.
It's not.
Oh, Steve, you know I gotta mess with you, Steve. You know I gotta mess with you. And number 15 is The Wood. And last one was The Last Holiday, starring Queen Latifah and Common, wasn't it? No, Last Holiday was Queen Latifah. What was Last Holiday?
LL.
Big Range.
LL.
LL
Right.
was Last Holiday?
Yeah.
That shouldn't even made the list.
Stop. It should have. I'm mad that it's 16 up against that one.
Really? Poetic Justice didn't make
yeah.
it.
Why did I get married? It's not there? None of that?
Why did I Get Married didn't make it?
No, they didn't make it.
it.
Why?
Nor should Deliver Us from Evil make it.
Yeah, yeah.
Boomerang made it.
I mean, I thought it was a good movie, but yeah,
I didn't get love story from that.
Right.
I
From
agree.
Boomerang?
No,
No, not that.
No.
Why'd I get married?
Why'd I
Right,
Get Married?
right.
Did anybody see Malcolm and Marie?
Malcolm and Marie, I didn't see
The
it.
black and white show. I didn't see it, but I,
I didn't
see
see
the
it.
previews.
All right, so let's hop on to it. Love Jones versus The Last Holiday.
Love Jones all day. Love Jones all day.
Classic number 1 verse 16.
Yeah.
Well, Love Jones, yes, but The Last Holiday is one of my favorites. That's like one of my favorite movies. Quincy and I were just talking about that because in the movie she writes Is that the one with Queen Latifah?
I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
it
I
is.
can't even
The
really tell
Last
you about the
Holiday.
last holiday.
And where she puts her book of book of possibilities, and she's like so excited about all the things that she wants to do, but she never does any of it. I love it,
I can't remember
but
that.
hands down,
I can't remember.
I know.
Love Jones, and for me, Love Jones is my favorite. I know they're going to be like. So Love Jones came out in 1995, and that's when my oldest daughter was born, Empress. And I was home on leave, so I watched that like over and over and over again. And that's just a favorite of mine. I thought that was a
So
great.
there's and I was out working my ass off while she was home. I'm sorry, we getting off track.
Right, we are,
All
right.
So people, what y'all say? Love Jones or The Last Holiday?
Love Jones.
Love Jones.
Love Jones.
Love
Right,
Jones.
so right.
Wow, it is.
Right.
All right, so Love Jones with an easy, right there. Put it right there. With an
Okay.
easy. I'm letting her write because we're tight here. Mm-hmm. And don't worry for the COVID people. We all took our temperatures before we got started here. All right. Next seed is going to be number 3 seed versus number 4 seed. Claudine, the classic, and Just Right, starring. The Claudine had James Earl Jones
Right.
and
And
Diane Carroll. Thank
right.
you. And
Mhm.
Just Right had
Comet,
Common and Queen Latifah.
Right.
So,
Which one?
Love Jones won. All right, so I'm gonna need you guys to go ahead and put your vote in.
Right.
Go ahead. Tell us what you think about that matchup.
See, I'm halfway an American, so I'm not really with Claudine. I'm more so of a Jamaican. So Just Right works for me because Common went to FAMU, and I'm a Rattler, and I like Queen Latifah, so that's what I'm going with. I'm done.
I respect your allegiance.
Right,
I
right.
respect that.
Okay.
Firmly disagree,
Okay, you do?
but I respect your allegiance.
You're okay.
So I do disagree with Karen
I
also.
don't like it.
I like Claudine. And I know a lot of people may not know about that. I think that came out back in the 70s. That's a real old school one, but it was great. It was a single mom. You know, she meets a guy, and he is the trash man, right? And, you know, they fell in love, but back then, when single mom, and then she meets a man, and if he has money, then they want to take her off the system. So it was back and forth with them. But I love that movie. And it was just on maybe about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, shout out Claudine made all the trash men popular. You know what I mean?
That rock.
Yeah, it gave all the trash
Right.
men popularity.
So what
But
did
you
they say?
you gotta so what's your favorite scene from Just Right?
Well, when he goes, because she acts as his physical therapist.
Yes.
So he was really after the cousin, but then once he couldn't play anymore, the cousin was just like, she didn't really want him.
Right.
So she kind of like brought him back. So just
Right.
when there's a scene where they're watching TV and they're like really vibing with each other. It's like real, because she's real cool. And so they start to bond.
So you like that, the
So
therapist,
I like that. The
love
therapist.
story.
The love story.
And what's your favorite scene from Claudine?
Oh, wow. It was a lot, but
When they was hiding all the stuff when the social worker came.
no. But
That's
that
what I like. The
was
social
funny.
worker came.
That
They
was
took
funny.
the toaster oven, threw it inside the thing, threw the TV in the closet. It was like, I think they even hid the coffee pot, didn't they?
Hide everything.
They hid everything.
Yeah, the
right.
clock
It was.
radio.
That's how
It was like you couldn't have
Yeah.
shit. They was like, I'm a social worker. They was hiding everything. So
Right,
I know
right.
I jumped on you, but that was
No,
my
that's
favorite
okay.
scene
Yeah.
out of Claudine. So, all right, Claudine looks like it. Oh, studio audience. What y'all say, Claudine or Just Right?
Come on, Claudine.
Okay.
All right, studio audience, and you guys
Do you know
says
about
Claudine.
Claudine? Okay, nice, nice.
Yeah.
Nice, Steve.
All right. Next one, Brown Sugar versus Jason's Lyrics. Q, I'm gonna let you go
Oh,
first.
that's tight.
That's a tight match. 5-12. That's 5-12.
I think for me is Brown Sugar. I didn't care too much for Jason's Lyrics. I know a lot of people did, but I think for me it would be Brown Sugar. So Karen, your thoughts?
The only thing I can remember about Jason Lyric is remember the scene when they were in like the field, the flowers.
Making love in the
They
field.
was getting it in.
They was
Yeah,
getting it in.
yeah. Say it again.
The
Yeah.
love story.
Yeah, yeah.
Ain't that what we hear? I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all you work.
That wasn't better than the when they went up on the desk in the TV shop though.
Oh, with Trench and nah. Ooh. They ignited
Oh,
the shop
wow.
and closed the shop down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
I
right.
don't even
That's
remember
right.
that one.
That's right. They
They threw
did.
all the TVs to the side.
They did.
It was quite a number
That's a
in
tight
that
one.
Quite
Yeah.
a number of scenes in that.
And at that time we were younger, so that
Right.
was hot. Like I remember that. Like that's like ingrained in my mind.
But you know what? I'm gonna go back on that one. I didn't like is that after later on we found out that wasn't Jay. That was a body double they used in the field. Shout out to the body double because she was banging. But that wasn't even her.
I figured a lot of them were bodies.
Yeah, that was a
Right.
body double. So that they get. But you know, go ahead. What you
That
saying?
movie was the whole when he arranged the date for her, and he picked her up on the bus and took her to.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
That was dope.
It was.
That
It
dope.
was.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Okay.
All right. So what
Not that
say
they'll break
you?
it out like that. I'm kind of confused.
I don't
I'm
know,
not
but
sure
Jason
which-
Lyrics was good. It had a little bit of urban intensity with it. But King Woodbine played his part, didn't he?
And conflict on both sides. You know. It was a lot
Yeah,
of
but
that.
King Woodbine, he played
Yeah.
an integral part to that one. Josh, did you see Jason's Lyrics? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you out personally. We got a nice young gentleman that hangs out with us. He's about 2 shades over 22, so a lot of these movies he ain't seen yet. But put him on your list, Josh.
Yeah, you
I said
gotta
your
hear
name
that.
twice. Put him on the list, gentlemen. You know, it'd be something to watch.
Right. Right.
All right, so we got Kamina. Kamina says Jason's Lyrics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got a partner.
It was hot.
Dougie say brown
was hot.
sugar.
Dougie Brown Sugar.
Wiggs say brown sugar.
All right, Wiggs.
Kelly say brown sugar.
Okay.
Phil say brown
Okay.
sugar.
Okay.
All right, looks like brown sugar
It's the winner.
wins in the fourth quarter over Jason's Lyrics. Take dig, baby. All right. The classic 7-9. All right, so this one is the photograph
Right.
versus something new. The photograph
Right.
had, what's her name?
Issa Rae.
Yeah, Issa Rae. Thank you. Yeah.
Lakeith Stanfield.
So Issa
Yeah.
Rae, Lakeith Stanfield. That was rather new. I think it came out last year. If you haven't
Yeah.
seen it, I don't
did
know.
last year.
And
Right.
then something new was
Yeah.
Shania Latham and the white guy.
Right.
Steve, I'm just messing with you. It was Steve. Steve, he was in that movie.
Something
it was
new.
you.
It was me.
Something
you?
new.
Okay.
So
All right.
something new is one of my favorite movies.
Okay.
And
Tell us why.
And I mean, I like the photograph too, but something, whenever that comes on, I always
Right.
go to watch it because it's like he helped her discover who she was.
Right, right.
And so here she is, got the wig, got the weave, doing all this stuff to be who she thinks she should be for her parents or for corporate America. And it took this white guy to come and show her who she was. I
out to the
love
white
that
guy.
movie.
Shout out to the white
She
guy.
said that to the I love it. I love that. I love that movie.
Yeah.
I really do.
Well, so does Kamina. All right.
Kamina, I hear you, girl. You right with me.
All right. And anybody has anything to say about the photograph?
It was all right.
I like the photograph. I
Yeah, me
wouldn't say
too.
I loved it. but
Right.
I feel kind of the same way about both movies. Neither of the movies, you know what I mean? Neither of them are favorite.
Right.
Solid movies though, very solid
Yeah.
movies. The photograph kind of gave me this feeling, kind of like there was no crescendo, there was no valleys. It was flatline. Almost.
Yeah. And that's true, and that I agree with you. So even though I've been watching the photograph, because I think it's only been out for about a year or so now, it's not an old movie, but I felt like now it's not that many love movies out. So when I started watching it, I really did like it, but like you said, I wouldn't say I loved it, but I haven't seen a love movie in so long. because they just don't make them anymore. So I thought it was a good movie. It was a little slow for me, but I thought it was good.
That's a
All right, so Kamina's got something new. Kelly's got the photograph, hands down. Is any other 4 people that's out there wanna add something?
Something new.
Is this could be the upset? We could be. I got a something new over here. You said something new, didn't
No,
you?
definitely not something.
Oh, you
I
said
would
it-
vote for one.
It'd be
The
photograph.
The photograph,
by
right,
hair.
right.
Steve, what you got,
I
Steve?
mean, you know, Simon Baker, baby.
Something new.
Okay.
Something new. All right. No, Phil, we can't put Players Club in there.
No, Phil, no Players Club.
Come on,
That was
something
not a love
new
story, Phil.
for the photograph. All right, I'm a. Come on, what you got, Flash?
I like something new.
Right.
I like something.
Boom, I'm glad, because I was going to do executive privilege, but I'm not. There you go. Something new, the first upset of the bracket. Something new with the white guy. Takes out the photograph featuring Issa Rae and whoever the other guy is.
By a hair.
By a hair. It was a buzzer beater?
Buzzer beater.
It came down to the buzzer.
Last possession.
Came down to the last possession. All right. Kelly says, I agree, a little slow, but most of us resist true love out of
Right.
fear. We should just go with it. Yeah, I
I
like the
agree.
part where the debutante ball or whatever it was, she was
Right.
like, this ain't really me. Yeah, all right. So now, another classic, Stella's got her groove back versus the Urban Bonnie and Clyde, Queen and Slim. What say you guys?
What you got?
I think Stella got a groove back for me. Queen and Slim, we watched that as a family. The girls, myself, and Omar, and I didn't really care too much for that one. I didn't. Queen and Slim. So
Pete, what you say? Queen and Slim or Stella?
I'd probably go with Queen and Slim.
Queen and Slim? All right, Karen. Phil says Stella. Karen, what
Right.
you got?
Karen says Stella.
okay.
Okay, so why Stella? What makes Stella so compelling to you, ladies?
Well, it was back when I was in college. I read the book, so it's a little bit more insightful.
Right.
I had more a connection with how Stella got her. I
Right.
told y'all, because my family's from Jamaica.
Lord of mercy.
Lord have mercy.
But I agree. I think, how Stella got a
What?
groove back. Now, I don't know if most of y'all know, I'm just slightly older than Omar. Not that much, but slightly. So I got that connection.
Mentally, you're a lot older. I'm still 19
Yes.
mentally. So, yeah, that's
Right.
fair. So I'm going to go the opposite way. I'm going to need y'all to work with me. Come on, y'all. I need y'all. I need
Right,
y'all.
right.
I need y'all. Stella's a
that was
10,
hot.
Queen and
Yeah,
Slim is an
that was
8.
hot.
I need y'all. I got another Stella. I keep getting Stella. So
Slim.
Queen and
Slim.
Slim was like Urban,
Right.
was like Urban,
Urban.
Bonnie and Clyde. It was-
Gripping, man.
remember in the beginning they couldn't stand. She couldn't stand him.
Right.
And then
Did you see
the
that one?
police
Karen?
thing happened. Then he was like, follow her lead. He couldn't stand her. And the more and more they went through the tragedies of life, they started to come together. And that scene in the end was epic. Yeah, I mean,
Well, yeah.
listen.
She caught a body for the boy. Don't
She
get
caught
no
a
better.
body,
Yeah.
man.
Oh,
She,
so-
listen, she was like,
Just write it down just because she
got-
caught a body.
You got all these guns, all these police, and she said, "I'll never let your hand go."
You know,
Queen
And
and
it
Slim.
just tied into
The urban
what's
thing.
going on right now.
Well, that's true.
You know what
That's
I mean?
true.
That's-
It
It had
did.
a strong tie into that. at
It
the
did.
time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not like Stella didn't at the time, but I might be a little recency bias here.
Yeah.
I'm going Queen and Slim heavy. And
Okay.
That's one of my personal favorites.
I'm Queen and Slim. I got another Queen and
Come on,
Slim.
let's
I'm
vote.
losing to the people
Let's
online.
vote, let's vote,
I got
let's
two
vote,
Stellas
let's
here.
vote, come on.
Come on, what y'all got? Pete, what you got? Queen and
Man,
Slim. Bro, what you got?
I had to give a disclaimer. I haven't seen Queen.
Okay, so you have to abstain.
So Stella.
I went with Stella. I
So
went with
Stella.
I went with
Okay.
Stella.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a Stella.
So Stella.
I got a Stella. Yo, somebody else. I need one more Queen and Slim. Somebody out there. Put
Okay,
Queen and
put your
Slim.
hand down. Put your hand down.
Queen and Slim. I got 1, 2, 3. Queen and Slims. I got 4 with Pete.
Oh,
I got 4 Queen and Slims. I got 1, 2, 3 Stellas.
I think
with
Phil said
2
Stella.
Stellas. Damn, Honey Lemon, you
I'ma
let me
just write it
down.
down.
Honey Lemon, you let me down.
Okay, yeah.
God damn, Stella's got a groove.
They got a groove back.
Messed up my. That's another upset. Stella was a number 10 seed versus number 8.
I had to go with Stella. I didn't see Queen.
Right,
So
right.
I had to go with.
All right.
But I did like Stella.
Okay,
I
yeah.
tried Queen and Slim.
That
I
was
thought
good.
that was powerful, and especially with all the undertones
That's gonna be
of
hard.
today's
Yeah,
social
this one
economic
is a hard
strikes
one.
that
That
we
one
got,
is.
man.
I like that one.
You know what I mean?
You know,
with
I
the,
take my Stella out grippy because I didn't see Queen and Slim yet.
yeah, you abstained.
Yeah,
We didn't count you.
Stella out. Take your Stella out.
No.
You did go for Stella. You gotta abstain there.
No.
All right.
We're
I got
done with
Willie. Willie came through with a
We're
Queen
done
and
with
Slim.
that.
Oh, we in
Already
overtime. We in overtime.
it's
Come on. Who we got? Commander said Stella.
All right.
Comedian said it first. Willie, my man, overtime. Queen and Slim. Change that.
Hey, Frank.
Queen and Slim with the overtime
Oh,
victory.
wow. Okay.
Willie Jenkins, I don't know who you are, brother, but thank you very much. Woo, I'm sweating like I'm Coach Alabama. No, it's closed. Queen and Slim.
Closed.
Phil said Queen and Slim too.
And that
That
another
Phil said
Phil.
Stella.
Queen and Slim. We got 2 Phils. We're good looking out. All right, Queen and Slim with the whoa. All right, that was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good
All
one.
right. Number 11 seed, Mahogany versus number 6 seed, The Best Man. I'm going to let y'all take this.
Now that's a hard one. That's a good
It's gonna
one.
be tight.
Mahogany's 11, Best Man is the favorite, number 6.
Number 6.
It's tight. It's tight, ain't it?
I'm not gonna lie.
Say it.
Let me say this. When Billy D.
Yes.
Prince
Yes.
reaches his hand,
Yes.
he's gonna shake my hand.
Right.
Yes.
Let it fall.
That's it. You said it right there, because I was thinking about that.
Yes.
Is that game over?
Game over. That's game over. Hands down.
Right.
It's the wrap.
That's the fly.
It's a wrap. That's the flyest joint ever.
Please give me 2 votes for that.
Yeah.
Tell the people, come on over
Come
here.
and tell
Co-host
them.
with
Okay,
me.
come on. Come
Come
on.
on, you
Come on
tell
here and
them.
tell us why.
Go ahead, sell
on,
your team.
come on.
Sell your team.
Well, my team is Mahogany.
Okay.
And one of the flyest scenes I ever seen in a movie is when my man William D. Williams, affectionately known as Billy D.
Right.
He stuck his hand out. He said, "You gonna let my hand go? You gonna
Right.
shake my hand? You just gonna let it fall off?" Man, I thought that was some of the flyest
Damn,
stuff
he
I ever
cool as
seen
shit.
in my life.
I want my man to say that to me. And we was
That's what
little.
I'm saying.
And we was
So-
little. We ain't had no man. We was like, oh.
I only got 1 vote, but if you give him 2, that was some of the flyest player
right.
pimp I ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
So
What the
please
people
give
say?
me a
What
Mahogany.
the people say?
What do the
you
people
say,
say?
Karen?
Mahogany.
Mahogany. You got
Hold
him.
on this one. This one is tough.
Phil is saying
it's-
Mahogany too.
And the best man.
Come on, make your case, brother.
Right.
Come on. You know we share the spotlight. Come on up. Come on, Phil. Come make your case,
I
brother.
can't vote. I'm torn.
Really, are you?
Torn.
Well,
yes.
tell the people why you torn. Come up.
Tell
make
us,
your
come on,
case,
tell
man.
us why you
Tell them why
torn.
you
Right.
torn.
You gotta tell us a little bit about both of them. Tell us.
On
yeah.
the strength of that,
Right.
that line itself is probably one of the more classic lines.
Mm-hmm.
Best Man was, in my opinion, it was a lot of things rolled in one, man. It was a
Right.
buddy flick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It had a lot in it, man. And I think that a lot of movies now take things from The Best Man, but I
Right.
can't. It's a tough one.
That's
This is
why.
a tough one.
That's why they.
This is
rank
to
the
me.
way
This
they
is
are.
the first. This is the first tough one of the night.
Yeah.
Right.
So I can't vote because I'm not. I need more time, and I know we got time restrictions.
Right.
So I don't think I have enough time to vote on it. But if I gotta go knee jerk reaction, it will probably be Mahogany.
Right.
If I gotta go knee jerk reaction,
So you
Come on,
know.
brother. I got it.
Okay,
Come
all
on,
right, come
I got
on, come on.
it. Listen, I'm gonna say like this. I'm going with Mahogany. I'm gonna say that from the door.
Okay.
Billy D, one of the coolest cats on
Absolutely,
the planet.
yes.
Right? That's number one. Second thing is best man. Right? I don't appreciate personally how you let your man. This is personal for me.
Okay.
Right? Not that it's happened to me, but I can't get down with this. You let your man get to the verge of marriage
Then
without
yeah.
telling him that you
Yeah.
smashed his joint.
Right.
It ain't supposed to go down like that. And because of that, I'm going mahogany.
I'm gonna hop back in. What do people
Okay.
say? Mahogany, mahogany. What you guys say? I don't
Mahogany.
see. Put your
Mahogany.
comments in. What y'all think? I'm just gonna say Best Man was cool because of that dynamic. Everybody knew it, you know, and of course the bachelor party was nice. You know, bachelor party gives it another point. It's like Kendi. All right, I got
So,
Kelly says
yeah.
mahogany. Phil says mahogany. Look like mahogany it is. That's another upset. Mahogany was a number 11 seed. Boy, the
Okay.
upset pool is going on. Steve, I'm sorry. What you say, Steve?
I'm with you.
Mahogany.
Well, I have to abstain. I've only seen Mahogany.
Okay, you
All right.
didn't see the best man.
Pete, what you say, Pete?
Underrated, by the way.
Mahogany.
Mahogany.
Yeah.
All right, mahogany and a runaway. Woo wee, they must have had home judges. All right. The next one, Boomerang, number 13 seed, verse Lady Sings the Blues.
But was that a love story?
Which one, Boomerang? Yeah, it was a comedy.
It was a comedy love story.
Because remember in the end,
Under all that,
Boomerang
Boomerang.
versus Lady Sings the Blues.
and it kind of came out of nowhere because
Right.
it went from a comedy to
A love story,
like,
right.
This is like
I would go with
it
Boomerang.
developed into something beautiful.
Yeah, I would go
Right.
with
So
Boomerang.
that was a dynamic about that movie that I did.
That's when Holly Berry was at her top too.
Right.
You had Holly, Robin Givens.
right.
And it wasn't typical Halle.
Nah, that was
No,
That
it
was the
wasn't.
weird part.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
wasn't the main vixen in the
Yeah.
movie.
Right, she wasn't. Yeah.
All right, people, y'all quiet out there. I don't know. What we got, a Boomerang or Lady Sings the
Boomerang for
Blues?
me.
The Lady Sings the Blues was a classic,
It was a
though.
classic.
Now we did this last night, and nobody brought this up. So Boomerang last night, Willie, good job, Willie. Boomerang last night. They had took points away from Boomerang because they said that. Now I remember the movie Lady Sings the Blues. That's just the good part. But they were saying he was beating her or something like that. He beat her or something in Boomerang. I mean, Lady Sings the Blues. Did he smack her or something? Or was that Mahogany? Somebody got smacked. Was that Mahogany? Somebody, last night we did this. Somebody got, maybe it was Lady Sings the Blues.
Lady Sings the Blues is the one that had what's his name? No, well, of course Diana Ross, but
I want to say it was Billy D. Williams as well.
what's
Billy
the
Williams.
comedian who died? He was in there too, wasn't he? Richard Pryor. It wasn't Richard Pryor.
Yes.
Richard Pryor. So I thought that was a good thing because
Yeah.
they both had the problem. They
Yeah.
both had the drug problem.
Which-
And right.
Yeah,
Right.
like exactly. The Billie Holiday biopic, yeah.
Right.
So that definitely was another one where he said he definitely smacked her up.
I seen the Billie Holiday joint.
Yeah.
that was all.
So that's another one that kind of worked in some of the
Yeah.
social stuff that was going on in the times. What you say,
Right.
Steve?
I gotta go Boomerang. I would have called, but they didn't have a phone on the plane.
All right, Honey Lemon. Honey
Okay.
says Boomerang.
Okay.
Bailey says Boomerang. Bomar says Boomerang. Willie. Woo! Boomerang, another upset. A 13 seed knocks out a classic. Lady Sings the Blues. Phil says Lady Sings gotta go with the early love story movies. Without them, we wouldn't have the newer ones. True. Most of them are bases of a foundation.
Right. They are.
Absolutely.
Right.
There's nothing original nowadays. Everything
No,
is a
it's not.
remake
Yeah.
or a stolen storyline. But all right, the Boomerang came over Lady Sings the Blues. And the number 2 seed, Love and Basketball
Oh,
versus
hands down.
The Wood.
The Wood.
Love and basketball.
basketball.
Love and basketball.
Love and basketball.
I gotta go against
I
Love
know,
Story.
right?
I like the Wood
Love
myself.
Story.
No.
Love and basketball.
No, love and basketball.
Story.
Just not as a love story.
Right,
It's
right.
not, it's not love and
Right.
basketball.
Love and basketball is
Its
everything.
weakest aspect is up against probably one of the strongest.
Yes.
Man.
Yeah.
Man.
Bad matchup.
It was Wood was like a
Stop
coming of
that,
age
stop
movie. The
that.
Wood was like a
Yes,
coming of
it
age
was,
movie. They kept
yeah.
flashing back and forth.
Oh, Wood, man.
Phil says Love and Basketball.
I'm not getting it. I ain't gonna be
Love and basketball.
Yeah,
That
Love and
should be
Basketball
hands
is a
down.
classic. Yeah.
All right, what say you guys? All right, Love and Basketball seems to be.
against Love and Basketball, man.
Let me see. I'm gonna call out some people. Honey Lemon, what you say? Willie Jenkins, what you say? Kelly, you still with us? What you say, Miss Sharp? I got Loving Basketball. Kwame, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Loving Basketball. What a landslide. They blew them out. It
Right.
was over by the second half. It was over at halftime.
Change this category and Will takes that.
Yeah.
Will takes it. I'm telling you, man, change that category.
The Wood was like Michigan, 5 All-Stars. They just couldn't play together. They couldn't beat the veteran squad. They couldn't beat the veteran squad. All right, here we go. Next matchup. So now we into the final 8. What they call it? The Elite 8. All right,
Okay.
Elite 8, everybody. Love Jones versus Claudine.
You gotta go Love Jones.
Love Jones for me.
Love Jones.
Love Jones.
Love Jones. Because I'm a Jones, he
Oh,
got
it-
to die. Darn to get what you right.
Right.
That one right there.
Right.
Yes.
I was away on campus.
Mm-hmm.
I was away on campus, and they used to show movies Tuesday and Wednesday
Right.
nights. This was the Tuesday night movie, you know. So when it came on, you could hear a pin drop through the whole campus.
Yeah.
Everybody watched Love Jones.
Yeah.
I agree.
And at the time, there was a movement, a starting movement for like spoken word.
Right, it was. Right.
So not only did it do a lot for Love,
Right.
it did a lot to me from what I see.
I agree.
Where I understand it did a lot for the spoken word and the poetry set as well.
Right, I
You
agree.
know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's cool to kick a fly line to your lady, but then if you get up and kick a whole poem about
Right.
your lady, I'm not sure you going home by yourself.
Love Jones, though, the only thing about Love Jones, like I said, and I know it's clearly great win. Everybody's saying Love Jones, but
Right.
my job is to show the other side of the coin. Is that who was the comedian from Jersey that drove the hearse? Bill Bellamy in it. They take two points off.
The hell's
He's-
wrong with
we talk analytics. I know I'm gonna get off from some of the ladies, but with the brothers, when we talk analytics, I can't even say it. Analytics. When we talk analytics, Bill Bellamy was a minus on the floor, man. Bill was a minus. He was a turnover. He was a turnover.
He was a hater. He was this super
He
Yeah,
sucked
he
his
was.
teeth.
Yeah, he
He
was.
sucked his
He
teeth. He was
was.
like,
He was.
man, you tripping. Listen.
Well, he just played his role.
Right.
Bill Bellamy was a Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons is a plus. All right. So we got Love Jones. All right, Love Jones beat Clark. The Trash Man. Come on, man. It was a love story.
No,
It
Love Jones.
was a struggle.
Right. Yeah.
It's a tight. Like I said, that's one of my scenes. It's a tight when they start throwing everything like the
Yeah.
Right. In the closet. Yeah.
But when he said I'm the Jones, and you right there trying to get what you laugh with.
Yes. That was it.
Yes.
Whole campus. Whoa!
Yes.
All boys campus as well, so you can see how that kind of
Right.
with all of us guys at the time.
Love Jones right now dominant.
Right.
They win in the early third quarter. All right, next one is Brown Sugar versus Something New.
That's a hard one.
Brown Sugar once again. That had the hip hop influence. So Karen, you first. Go ahead.
So again, I'm with something new. That's one of my favorite movies. And
But do you think it's better than Brown Sugar though?
it's just
Yeah.
it's just a different kind of thing. They're different. It's like apples and oranges.
So I agree with you, Karen, but I agree with you on something new because it let her know as a sister that to be plain and not all made up, hair down her back, feel good about herself.
Exactly.
So I like that.
I got anybody else? Pete, what you say, Pete?
I never saw some. Who's in something else?
And a bunch of other people.
They cut her hair off.
Yeah.
And
No,
she was
and the white guy. And the white guy.
And the
right.
white guy,
And the
Steve.
white guy.
Steve was in
It
there.
was Steve.
Steve was in it.
Yeah.
But I'm going Brown Sugar.
Oh wow.
Steve called Brown Sugar.
How come we never nominated Jungle Fever?
Man, that was too much going on. Spike had like 3 movies wrapped into one.
Oh yeah.
You had the drug thing with Jungle Fever, you had the love thing, you had the church thing. It was like 16 movies rolled into one.
I'm only
right, and
Something
you guys,
new for me.
Honey Lemon says something new.
That's right, Honey Lemon.
I
Something
I don't know, and it looks like Kamina says Love Jones.
new. No, she on the wrong one.
No,
Brown sugar. Oh.
Wait, slow down.
Okay.
Let me handle this. I'm
Okay.
looking at the recent comments. Brown sugar, something new. Brown sugar, brown sugar. All right, so we got brown sugar. Kamina said, Kamina, that ain't right. That ain't
she say?
right.
What'd
She's
she
trying
say?
to pair it with y'all. She's trying to
Kamina.
pair it with y'all. She
Where
wants something
Kamina?
new.
End of the movie.
She's trying to pair it
we
with
got
y'all.
count. Well, what's wrong with that? We ain't
There
saying
was
nothing when
something
y'all
new.
was yelling with.
Right.
What was that?
All right, let me see. I got something brown, something brown, brown. Look, right there. 1, 2. I ain't cheating. 3 browns and 2 something new.
It's old classic love.
A love movie. Come
Brown
on now.
sugar it is.
No.
Brown sugar
I
it
need
is.
some help.
Brown sugar.
No, not yet. I need some help. I need some help. I need some
She's
help.
taking the TV time out. She's trying to get her people.
I need some help.
She's trying to get her people.
That
But what else do
yeah.
you remember about Brown Sugar besides the music? Remember, this is a
Love,
story.
exactly. Love story. Come on, y'all.
Brown sugar.
Something new.
East tried to. Nah, that ain't fair. She's trying to extend the
Oh,
boundary.
that's right, Eve. That's
She's
right.
trying to
Go
stay
ahead.
balanced.
That's right.
I know. She's trying to look.
Further review.
She's trying to go to the.
Something new. Yeah, something new. Something new.
No, brown sugar. My vote, brown sugar. There you go.
No.
Executive.
No.
Go ahead, man.
Go ahead. All right, go ahead. Tell us.
I'm a huge proponent of the theme. The theme is
Right.
love movies.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not sure I remember anything classic in terms of a love scene. They had a nice moment at the very end, so we got to wait to the very end for that. I just don't think that movie didn't have anything
They
classic
was
about
angry
it.
with each other the whole movie.
They
She couldn't
were.
stand
In
it.
other movies, people, Queen and Slim, they're angry at each other damn near the whole movie, but there's classic parts about that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Something
There's no
new,
classic
yes,
scene in that
no.
movie. Besides the Hip Hop
I
Dalmatians.
thought it was.
And Phil comes at the end. Brown sugar. There it is. Brown sugar.
Okay.
Mina, you already said voted. Don't
Mina,
try to vote
something
twice,
new.
latte. Don't be trying to vote twice,
Now,
latte.
that's a tie. That was a tie.
Brown
was a
sugar.
tie.
Brown sugar.
That one was a tie.
Brown sugar it was.
All right, now, y'all.
All right.
Right.
It's really getting ready to get.
Right.
All right, so next we got Queen and Slim
Oh, Queen and
versus
Slim. Mahogany.
the best. Was it Best Man beat Mahogany?
No,
Queen
Mahogany.
and Slim. Once again, the urban
Right.
strife flick versus
Versus
the
Mahogany.
classic Mahogany. Cue you first.
I gotta go.
Well, for me, Mahogany all day. Like I said, I didn't care too much for Queens.
I need you to say the line again.
Shake my hand.
There you go. That's it.
You like this?
I'm not even a woman,
Right.
but I think I can maybe empathize.
Right.
Yes.
Oh my
Right.
stars! Did he just say that? I'm looking for the perfect. I'm looking for the perfect. Well, I was looking for the perfect place to look. You know,
Right.
to say that line.
Right. Right.
I've been married now 19 years. I ain't get to use it on my wife.
Right. Right.
But that line right there, you gonna shake my hand, you gonna just let it fall off. I said, man, I thought that was some of the flyest pimp player. I don't
Plus
know.
Billy D. It's hard to go against Billy
Yeah,
D. but
it is hard.
Queen
Yeah.
and Slim, to me, the whole entire story.
Billy
man.
D. Billy
I
D.
got you.
Ugh.
I just like the development of the movie.
The plot development, yes.
They went from hating each other, man, to dying for each other.
Yeah, they was at dinner, and he was like, why did you decide to go out with me? She was like, I looked at your profile pic, and you look sad. I lost a case today, and I just didn't want to eat alone. She was killing him at the beginning. She was like, I really don't like you.
Right.
I lost a case. I'm lonely. Your profile pic, which once again talks to what's going on now, online dating.
Right.
You look sad. Didn't like him because he chewed with his mouth open.
The development of their love, man, to me, it was crafted nicely along their ride together, man. Through tragedy, I loved it, man. I loved it. I loved it.
Plus, her uncle was
Omar
the pimp.
loved
Her
it,
uncle
too.
was the
Yeah.
man.
And
No,
Uncle
but he
Billy
would
was
find
all-
again.
and
He
he's
played
very-
that role.
You look at that dynamic in terms of, you know, what what that's labeled as in terms of love, and then what they're dealing with, the different dynamics. So, man, I just.
All right, so I'm gonna throw, and I'm gonna let you guys go, but I'm gonna throw a moment in it. The uncle, and I didn't know this. Somebody had said it here at the lounge. I was like, that can't be true. But you know, the ladies that was with the uncle, his women,
Right.
they was men.
Oh,
Yes.
I don't know that.
I'm sorry.
Was a man.
Record scratch. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I thought you said his women were men.
Was a man. Yes.
That's what he
In
said.
In what terms? Like they were the men in a relationship?
No,
No.
they were men.
It was
playing as women.
Wow.
TS, I think, or something, or maybe she had the full thing. But they said the skinny, light-skinned one with the curly hair,
Is
the
that
one that was
confirmed?
braiding her hair, taking her hair out, said.
Confirmed.
I'm gonna
I
have
don't
to
know.
change my vote.
So once
do
again,
Don't do that. Don't do that.
we can Google it. Somebody
do
please Google that.
I pick mahogany.
They said that.
Let's go
Then somebody said that, and I was like, no. I haven't looked at it again.
Well, let me say this,
So that's groundbreaking in a sense. Go ahead.
That's true.
Yeah.
Dope ass.
There you
That
go.
was no, I'm saying, but
I respect that.
But what I'm saying is
I
it
really
kind of
respect
once
that.
again it was bringing in
Right.
That's extremely.
some
Too curvy.
Yeah, I never.
yeah. He said that's too current.
Now, mind you,
I'll change you.
Cause somebody
it's
so
not as if that was. We knew that in the movie, and that was
Right.
the role that they were playing.
Right.
They
So-
were quote unquote cast as women.
They
So,
were.
Okay.
They were.
You know,
So-
that I don't know. I don't
so
know what
Miss
I
Sharps,
feel robbed.
Miss Sharp says clarify. So what we're talking about is when she went to visit her uncle in New Orleans, and he had the 3 women
That lived with
that
them.
was living
Right.
with him. The one that was saying he ain't shit out there, but he a king in here. When she was unbraiding her hair, they said that's a man. They said that's a man. Yeah. So can somebody? I'm gonna let you guys go and Google that. I don't have a problem with it either way because I was fooled.
I was today.
I gotta go back and read. Now I'm gonna look for the Adam's apple when I see it
Right.
again. But I'm just saying
Give me
that
something else to look at.
I
yeah,
was today
yeah.
years old when I found that.
Today years old.
It was today years old. I could be
Yeah.
wrong. Somebody Google that while y'all out there. Y'all y'all on the phone. Don't disconnect and Google it. Can y'all Google it while y'all watching us and let us know. All right, so I'm getting off track.
My
Where were we at? We were at
So-
Queen Stella and Group.
No.
We were at
Queen
and Slim versus Mahogany. No, Queen and
Yeah.
Slim versus Mahogany.
We gotta get a winner.
All right, what y'all say?
I still
Phil got Queen and Slim. Yes, Mina says it. Yes, she's on Pose. Whatever Pose
Oh
is,
yeah, that
that's
show.
a man.
It is a show. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
that
that's
is
a
true.
man.
Very progressive.
I didn't notify that. I didn't know it either, but somebody else had said it.
Right.
So I got a Queen and Slim. Come on, y'all. Don't let that color y'all judgment. Remember, we're all inclusive here at E Squared. All inclusive. Got quiet as shit all of a sudden, didn't it?
Mahogany for me. Mahogany.
We all going back looking at the movie like, wait a minute.
Well, ladies, as the co-host, what are you at?
Mahogany.
I got
Mahogany.
Mahogany. I
yes,
got Mahogany. Steve.
I gotta abstain. I haven't seen Queen and Slim.
All right.
If I had to, Mahogany.
Thank you.
Right.
We had
Thank
Queen
you.
and Slim. It's all right. I still was on Queen and Slim. I was on Queen and
Yeah,
Slim.
mahogany. He went.
All right.
First, what you going?
Mahogany. Mahogany moves forward.
Mahogany.
It was a tough battle.
very tough.
Mahogany
Yep.
Texas. Man, that's tough.
Listen, they was like, that woman in the paint looked kind of big. She beasting on everybody. All right, Mahogany beats Queen and Slim. And now we got
Boomerang.
Boomerang versus Love and
Hands
Basketball.
down.
Are you saying shush?
No.
Oh.
Boomerang versus Love and Basketball. I'm gonna shut up because I've been talking too much. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead.
Now what? That's not hands down.
Love and basketball.
Basketball.
So 2 loving basketball.
Right. Love
What's
and
up?
basketball.
What you got?
Boomerang versus Love Basketball.
Yeah. What y'all got?
Boomerang a personal favorite, but I gotta go
Boomerang,
with
that's,
basketball.
I think Boomerang has more replay value than Love and Basketball, in my opinion.
I
No.
I
You can watch
I
Boomerang more
150,000
times than you
times.
can.
But again, it's a personal favorite.
Yeah, me too. Mine too.
But I gotta go. It's love stories. I gotta go with basketball.
Yeah, but
Right.
you can watch Love and Basketball.
I mean, Love and
1,000 times.
basketball.
Boomerang's got humor, you got
No.
Mark Lawrence, you got
Boomerang might be one of
John
my my favorite movies ever. Top
Love and
3.
Basketball, they fell in love as little kids.
Right.
They grew up together, you know. They split because for a minute he was gonna marry somebody else, and he realized. No, he didn't. No, he didn't marry her. Well, right. Just engaged.
Berry or Sonali? We talking about at that?
We talking about that time.
At their height?
Yes.
At their time.
It's not even a question.
No, it's not. That's
Okay. It's not a question.
We not looking,
What?
but Pete, stop, right? Because you talking about what the woman looked like now.
So,
No, we talking about the show.
Ladies, let me cast this question.
Okay.
Which movie had the better love scene?
Love and Basketball. Love and Basketball.
Now I'll play you for
They
your
came home from the prom. They came home from the
No, he said,
I'm
I'm gonna play you for your
That's
heart.
right. That was hot. Right.
Double or nothing.
That's right.
You know what?
That was hot.
There you go.
That
That's
was
it.
hot.
That's
She
it.
was like, boom,
That's
boom,
it. There
bang,
you go.
boom.
That's
You
it.
think they have a love scene? Wait.
Wait a minute. What about when Robbie Gibbons showed up in no clothes?
I was gonna say that.
Oh, come on now.
Now I'm gonna tell you what made that night.
That's a bad song.
No, it wasn't.
Love or lust though.
That's like that was tough.
It was, but love and
It was that moment that he finally, and then it just totally flipped.
Nah, that
You know what I
wasn't
mean?
love.
No.
it wasn't love.
Love.
When you took that trench coat off,
But wait a minute.
took that trench coat off.
Love and Basketball. Okay, the scene when they came home from the prom. Remember when they found out they both was accepted into the same college?
Right.
When they went in the room and she was like, "Don't hurt me," and I know it might not have been exactly like that, but that was right, exactly.
I'm about to watch this shit again. 'Cause I remember one of these things.
Said wowzers.
Right.
All right, let me see. The people says Love and Basketball.
Hands down.
Bobby Bryant. It was Love and Basketball versus Boomerang. Now Boomerang, and I'm gonna say this: Love and Basketball win, but I'll throw my 2 cents. What I liked about Boomerang was, remember in the beginning, Eddie thought he was the pimp, and she
Right.
pimped him.
Yeah,
remember
that's
he was
true.
sitting there like, I feel like a piece of meat.
Right.
She pimped him. Yeah, left a couple dollars on the nightstand for him. Yeah, left a couple dollars on the nightstand for him.
But it
You know
wasn't
what I mean?
love.
She straight pimped him out.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so they reversed the roles in Love and Boomerang.
Psychological.
Right. That's true.
Yeah.
More of a psychological.
Right.
And now he chasing her, talking about you ain't called me back and none of that. Then she come break him off, leave again. So, but all right. Then the thing, all right, I'm gonna leave. So Love and Basketball. But wait a minute, Boomerang.
No.
I'm just going with that. Best line from Boomerang.
Oh man, you gotta coordinate.
We gotta coordinate.
Bang, 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 bang.
Right. That's line is.
Right.
So Marcus,
Yeah.
I heard a woman in the office got your pussy.
You got pussy whip.
Bang, 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 bang.
You look at his face.
Yeah.
Can you make it a little darker?
Yeah.
That movie got
They got a lot of
That's
that.
why it's one of my favorite movies.
I was thinking, Love should have brought your ass home last night.
Yeah.
Now, in terms of the meat and bone, you know, the
Yeah.
temp, boom. Yeah,
Right.
that spawned a whole song.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Love should have brought
That's
your ass
one of
home
those-
She
last
had
night.
that whole little speech. I might not have hair weaved all
Right,
down.
right.
Right.
Back and all this and that. But I got a heart.
Right.
All right, so we going to the
so
people. Bob says
Great love.
Boomerang. I got Love and Basketball.
Yeah.
Oh my
Love
gosh!
basketball.
Please
Love
don't
and
tell me we
basketball.
dropped it
Love
again.
and
Oh
basketball.
no, okay, no, I got
Okay.
it. Boomerang, great love story. All right, looks like Love and Basketball
There's
move
the
forward.
classic love scenes in that love movie that were categorized.
All
there?
right, Love and Basketball. Man, I was feeling Boomerang though.
Great sex.
I ain't really like Love and
No,
Basketball.
great. I mean, both
movie.
of them were good. Both of them are great movies. Both of them are great movies. So, yeah.
All right, you ready?
All right. So now we're down to the final
All right,
four.
we're down to the final
The
four.
final
This has been
four.
fun. People out there, what y'all think? Yo, what y'all think? We good? We good? Everybody still locked and loaded. Thank y'all for hanging in there with us. We down to the final four. All right. The lower seed goes first.
Okay.
Love and Basketball versus
Mahogany.
Mahogany. You know what? I'm going to switch positions. Go ahead, Phil. You moderate that.
That's a tough one.
That one is a tough one.
Are you gonna use the line again?
That's a tough one. Come on.
You tell us what you think. Come on. Like all of you. Come on, wait.
You got to do the line.
Come on. Gotta
You
say it.
can't keep having the same.
Mahogany, come on. That's right. Come on.
Let me reiterate the fact.
Absolutely.
I thought that was some of the flyest, maybe the flyest player pimp line I've seen in a movie.
Right.
To really get the number one prize. I ain't gonna say prize, excuse me, ladies. The number one, whatever you want to call it out there. You're gonna shake my hand and you're just gonna let it fall off. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you.
That was everything.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm of a certain age. If you can come across like that,
right?
To me, that translates to any era, any age,
Yes.
anybody. If you're a woman,
Yes.
who has self-esteem,
Yes.
who has a certain light about herself,
right?
That is almost the one thing you want somebody to say to you after you've necessarily played your hand. You want somebody to say that to you. Now, I'm not a woman, but I know a lot of women after they said, "No, I'm going to play it tough because I've seen this before, but this particular line hasn't came at me." I don't know.
Now,
Please, somebody take
now,
over,
wait a
but
minute.
somebody
So,
shakes
for
my
the sake
hand.
of- we all know how talk shows go, right? Sports talk. Even if you disagree, you gotta present the other side.
Right.
Make
Okay.
a compelling argument for the people out there on the
For
other
love
side.
and basketball.
We are talking about Love and Basketball,
Yeah.
which, number one, coming of age story.
Right.
Okay? They drive the point home that these two people, the suspense between them two getting together drives the entire movie.
Yes.
And they didn't get together. They went through multiple different partners.
Yeah.
and-
Right.
But it's still, the love was still there.
Right.
Through everything. Through injuries, professional develop, everything.
Right.
Family crisis.
Everything. And not to mention that, folks, we still have a movie that delivered classic love scenes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Classic
Absolutely.
love scenes. Classic. Let's not forget that. Classic love scenes. And not to mention, did the end tug at your heartstrings when she's the professional
Right.
Yes.
Right. Absolutely.
and he's in the crowd?
Yes. Holding the baby. Right. Yes.
Holding the baby.
Holding the baby. Holding the baby.
Holding the baby.
Yes.
I
Yes.
also want to say this.
He was supporting his baby.
He made a very, very compelling point about how when women, please do, with her jersey on.
Yeah.
With her jersey on.
That was everything.
But when you've been a woman who's been chased all your life, when you've been a woman who's had your pick, you know I can play the role of picking who I want.
Yes.
Right.
When you've been through the game, when you've been through the runaround of life, and you as a woman are now sitting at the top. When you meet a man who can actually, quote unquote, put you in a place,
Right.
that is one of the biggest love stories that I can see in my life. Even though that gentleman, Quincy McCall, if I'm not mistaken,
Right. Exactly.
showed up with the uni, with the child. When you have a woman who has been
all right, your
through,
time is up.
but
You
when you
getting
have a
two
woman that
That's
is
two
through
points,
what
filled
they've
out
been
one.
through, and now you meet someone, oh, now I am now inspired. Please tell me, shake his hand.
I agree.
That's
I
what I'm
agree.
saying.
So I got Love and Basketball winning right now. What's up, Coach? Two compelling arguments. You got Steve. What you say? Love and Basketball or
So hard.
It is hard.
or Mahogany?
Yes, mahogany.
I got a new school. I'm sorry, Love and
Love and Basketball. Pete, what you say, Pete?
Yeah.
Chris, Coach, what you say? Love and Basketball or Mahogany?
Mahogany.
Better love movie.
Love and basketball.
Love and
Love and
Basketball.
Basketball.
Love and Basketball made it to the finals. All right, here we go. The other part of the Final Four bracket:
Love Jones,
Love Jones
and Brown.
and Brown Sugar.
Hands down.
So,
Hands down. Yeah, me either.
Well,
How this movie made it this far?
Matchups.
The matchup.
Yeah, it's what they go. Yeah,
You're
yeah.
asking me. Do we have to
Love
stand on
Jones.
ceremony here?
no, we don't. That's just the way to see it.
We have to
Listen,
still
wait.
go with this matchup.
Let me pause up. Hold it.
Okay.
Brown Sugar was a number 5 seed. That was a 5-12 matchup. They
Playing
won.
the conference.
They've been
man.
playing.
Playing the weak conference.
They was playing in the WAC conference, the
the
Western Athletic Conference.
I
All
don't know
right.
how they beat
So
Lyric.
you make the. Everybody's coming up with Love Jones already. Love
Right.
Jones. You make the. Who you like? Love Jones.
Yes.
So I'm gonna make you flip it. You make the argument for Brown Sugar. Make the Brown Sugar argument.
Is that your boy? Tay Diggs.
Over here talking about he love Brown Sugar.
All right, we got him.
He might got an argument. He
Yeah, well, I ain't got to argue.
You don't have one.
Coach, you ain't got an argument.
Coach, come take my argument for me.
Help her out. Help the lady out.
Help me.
I need.
I got
need
Love
some
Jones,
assistance.
Nessa, Love Jones,
Love
Phil,
Jones
That's
all
the
day.
guy.
All right, I'm gonna take the Brown Sugar.
Sugar.
I'm gonna take the Brown Sugar. I know who you are, Love Jones.
Right, you know I
I'm
am.
gonna take the Brown Sugar argument. All right, so Brown Sugar, once again, it was more of a urban, more recent. You know what I mean? Hip hop. He was supposed to be married to somebody else. It was similar to the other movie where he was matched up with the wrong person.
Right,
His true
right.
love was always there as his bestie, but they never was. They was afraid to pull the trigger and make the commitment. They finally get together at the behest of Queen Latifah. Remember, she was like, "That's your man up there. That's your man up there. You better say something." That's a classic scene, right? And you gotta add the reason why I like Brown Sugar, and I'm a Brown Sugar voter, is the hip hop scene. Because remember, it wasn't
That's true, 'cause
when
they had
did
a
you love
love.
me? It
Did you
was
love hip-hop?
when did you fall in love with
With
hip
Hip
hop?
hop. You right.
You know, that's strong. That's strong right there. Which ties into the rap, and then we all grew up in the rap era, so it had the rap hip hop angle, which kind of, and then with the rap hip hop angle was real rap
Right.
versus this garbage, funky Dalmatian rap. Right? So you got the rap, real rap versus funky Dalmatian, afraid to pull the trigger even though they was destined for each other, and then at the end, wound up. Plus his wife cheated on him. That was classic. He was like, "I'm drinking, you're paying for this shit." Remember? He was at the end, he was like, "Order me the best." Yeah. We're celebrating my divorce. So that's my argument for love and basketball.
Love Jones.
No. Brown Sugar.
Brown Sugar,
I
Brown
mean.
Sugar, right.
That's my argument
We all
for Brown.
voted
Come on, I need some
Sugar.
Brown Sugar people. You people out there, remember, we go off of what y'all do. We go off of what y'all say. We got any? I got Love Jones. I got Love Jones. Rin Tin Tin. Rin Tin Tin. Love Jones. Love Jones. Damn, I can't get one Brown Sugar. Can I get one just to make me feel better?
No, sir.
No.
Right.
Coach was on Brown Sugar, right? Coach, wasn't you on Brown Sugar?
Yeah, he said.
I got 2 Brown Sugars. Can I get? Is there another one? Is
No.
there one?
Can I get
Just
one?
raise your hand. Is there one? Is there one?
Can you walk your neighbor down the aisle?
Just walk your neighbor.
It's over, bro.
It's over.
Just slip your hand up.
Damn. Damn. Got my throat cut off in the Final Four.
Hey man, Brown Sugar made it to the final.
All right, Love Jones it is.
More victory.
Love Jones it is.
All right.
Damn, Kelly, Miss Sharp, I thought you would have rocked with me. All right, so we at the finals.
So here we go.
Oh wow.
What y'all think so far? Good exercise or just a
Okay.
Absolutely.
A lot of love and fun.
lot of love in the finals? The finals is Love Jones versus
We here for it, right?
Love and Basketball.
Right.
The classic, the originator versus the new jack. Pete, come on up, make your argument, Pete. Come on up, make your argument, man.
Which one? For Love Jones?
Whatever you believe
Love
in.
Jones,
and love and
You
basketball.
got Love
I
Jones
know you
versus
don't like
Love and
Love and
Basketball.
Right. Which one you think?
Make your argument, brother.
Come on, Pete. Tell us what you think.
I'm gonna have to go Love Jones on this one. Yeah, I gotta go Love Jones. I think Love Jones is the prototype that a lot of other movies like that have used as a script to follow behind.
Absolutely.
Not only that, the soundtrack was a 10 out of 10.
Oh,
And
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
And I think the chemistry between Omar Epps and Nia Long was genuine. I think you could really tell that they had a connection
Right.
on the set Friday Plan. That's back when Nia Long was right off her Friday high,
Right.
and then she went right into the Love Jones thing. So that's back when Nia was Nia.
Right.
Well, she's still Nia, but that's back when Nia was Nia with a capital
Yeah.
N.
It's still me.
So I'd probably go Love Jones for that.
I need somebody to give me an argument for the other side.
Love and basketball.
Kind of
All
quiet.
right, come on, love and basketball.
Yeah,
I'm having a rebuttal. I'm taking a seat.
I've already given my love is basketball.
Always say, when I look at Mahogany, since I got older, I started looking at it from a female's perspective. And I would like to say that having a poem written about you is awesome.
Okay. All right.
It's awesome.
Okay.
But when you have,
No, it's love and basketball. These are the two last ones.
gotcha, or when you have someone that says they want to play a basketball game against you,
That was like everything.
that's awesome.
So play for your love.
Let's play for your love.
Yes,
Right.
I love it.
The thing that I don't necessarily think
Play for your heart.
Play for your heart. But when I see women wanting what they want from men, I necessarily see they want what Billy D was giving up in Mahogany.
You keep going back to Mahogany. Mahogany been out for 2 rounds.
I'm sorry. So when it comes to love and basketball, you have these people who've had a love
Connection.
connection for, I would say, decades.
Yes.
And to have someone to say, I'll play you for your heart, that means so
heavy.
very much.
Right.
And to me, that's kind of on the level of, you're going to shake my hand, you're going to let it fall off. I mean, because when I'm thinking of women, I haven't been a woman ever, but when I'm thinking from a woman's perspective,
Still love that you had, bro.
All inclusive here.
right, all inclusive.
Right.
But when I hear what women want from people,
Right.
I hear they want more of a love and basketball sort of kind of relationship as opposed to a Love Jones relationship.
Okay.
That relationship, I identified you long before we got to the point of
Long time.
love and all these things. I already loved you before we even could get to the I love you, you love me part.
Right.
So when that comes to Quincy McCall and Sanaa Lathan, whoo! I know. I got a Jones on my right leg.
All right.
Down to get with your thigh. That's a heavy line.
That's heavy.
But to play from my heart probably is much more heavy.
All right, thank you.
Let me ask.
Wait a minute, go ahead.
Let me ask.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's add on top of that nice vanilla sundae the fact that it had the quintessential happy ending. They got married.
Yeah.
Had kids.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's full circle love.
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
That's full circle love. They got married, had kids. This wasn't just about sex. This was love. They got married, had kids. Complete happy end. You got everything. Tragedy, everything wrapped all in one.
Right.
Come on, man.
See, I got a game show though, but I need some music in order to do that. I mean, there's one song on the Love Jones soundtrack, that Duke Ellington song, that shut all that down.
Well, I'll say this about Love Jones. Love Jones soundtrack outlived the movie to this day.
Right.
I had that CD in my car for like 3 different versions of my
Right.
vehicle.
Right.
And I turned the car and I had to make sure the CD was there. Like a penny with a hole in it. huh?
Soundtrack alone, gotta give it a bump.
All right, let's see. I got Kelly says chemistry is everything. Who you voting for? Phil got Love and Basketball. This is a tough final.
Yeah.
I mean, you got. I'm sorry, I didn't give y'all ladies the time. What do you say? What do you say, Karen? Go ahead.
I forget.
Love and Basketball.
Tell us why.
Another movie. It was in the wood together.
He said it.
And it was-
I'm gonna play
we
for
talked
your
about
heart.
that
We'll
movie.
play for your heart.
Play for your heart.
What'd you say, Q?
I'm just saying.
Well, this one is hard, but I'm going to go with Love Jones. Because at the end, remember at the end, when they met, it was raining and she did her thing and she didn't think he was there in the audience listening to her do her poem. And then when she was about to leave, he was like, Nia, right? Her name was Nia in there, right? Mia. He was like, Mia, right? So when they came over and they started kissing and he was like, and so he's like, I don't care how we do this. I want to be with you. You know what I mean? So I just thought, for me, Love Jones was the one for me. But this one is hard because Love and Basketball, these are two movies, whenever they come on, if I'm home, I will watch them.
All right, so let me
I
ask
do
you a question.
like them.
When these two movies come on, which one do you stop and you watch? You be like, I gotta go to the doctor at 11:30. It's 10:30. I gotta shower and get ready. Which one do you stop and you wait till 5 minutes before you leave and
It's
walk out the
both of them
house?
for me. It's both of them for me. Yeah.
I boomerang.
Boomerang for
Steve,
you.
which
and
one you
Mahogany
stop,
for
Steve?
you.
I would say Love Jones.
Love and Basketball.
I'm probably going to hear my song.
Which one do you stop at? Come on. Mina, where you at?
Love
Nessa,
and Basketball.
where you at? You got to pick one. Which one do you say, I got to wait till the last minute. I'm at to drive 80 miles an hour, but I got to keep watching this.
I will say this though. I think Love and Basketball is my pick. But Love Jones is number 2.
Right.
And if I hear my song,
You watching it?
Hopeless.
Right.
That's why I'm watching it. Hopeless.
All right,
I
Kelly-
got most of them.
Kelly's got Love
Great song,
Jones.
great
Right.
song.
All right, so
Hopeless, that's one of
I'm
my
going
favorite
Love
songs
Jones.
of all
I'm
time.
going Love Jones. Q is Love Jones. Karen, where you at?
Love and Basketball.
I got Love and Basketball. I got 3 Love Jones. I got Love and Basketball. Love and Basketball. Steve said Love and Basketball. I'm 3 and 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Who's in the cabinet?
I got 5.
I love Jones.
He got, I
Love
got Love
Jones
Jones.
got
That's 4.
Love Jones.
Well, it ain't that many people
Love
here.
Jones got
There's
5
4.
in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
God damn, y'all.
5 to 4.
Nessa, I know you picked it because you just played basketball in high school. That's what it is. All right, and Love and Basketball with the upset. I can't believe that. Love and Basketball is the #1 black love movie based upon all of our family and friends here at E Square and online. I thank you guys. Bobby says the greatest love story is always the Mac. We're going to come up with, next one would be black exploitation
Yeah.
films. That's a whole different angle. I might let y'all handle that one.
Right.
But, you know, we certainly want to thank you guys for being a part of this. Steve, thank you for being a designated
Yes,
white man.
yes.
We love you. Shout out to the designated white brother. Pete, thank you, brother. Ladies, thank you. All you guys out there, thank y'all for joining in. Shout out to Stone. Stone, I saw you earlier. I didn't get to mention you. Hopefully still alive. But Stone has his own podcast. Make sure you get a chance. You check that out. Fire and Ice podcast will be immediately after this. And the big question that they're going to be debating, is it okay for a man to sing a woman's verses on music? So is it okay for me to sing Mary J. Blige music in front of everybody? Not in the car, not in the bathroom, but in front of everybody. So you guys can tune in to Fire and Ice. They just put their thing in here. They'll be coming up in about 15 minutes. But so what did you think, Q?
I loved it because I love movies. And we always have like family nights sometime, me, Omar, and the girls. And I'm always upset because they always picking some damn fighting movie or some, scientific type thing, and I fall asleep.
We like assassin movies.
I fall
in our
asleep.
household.
But if you give
Born
me
Identity, shit like that.
a love movie, I stay awake the whole 2 hours down there.
All right. Hour 45. You still sleep at the end. Karen, what you think, Karen?
I thought it was great. I love the audience participation. Thank you guys.
Yes.
Good. All right. So just to let y'all know, we dry ran this last night. I had about 6 people here in the lounge, 2 women, 4 men, so the odds was different. And Love Jones got upset in the semifinals
Oh, wow.
against Brown Sugar. And Brown Sugar went against Mahogany, and Mahogany won last night.
Oh,
So I'm
Mahogany.
sure if you have a different group,
Right.
it'll be different people every time.
Right.
But tonight was the official, and to my dismay, my movie lost, Loving Basketball. So we want to thank you guys. We're going to close by saying, let you know, to this Saturday, shameless plug, is the birthday turn up. So if it's your birthday, we've been shut down by the state. If you haven't celebrated your birthday since January and you want to come and turn up, give us a call, 302-543-5517. You can reserve your pod. We got DJ Sonic. He's back, coming down from PA to burn for us. We got bottle service now. Come on in. Yes, sir. We still growing, people. We got bottle service available now. DJ Sonic, and of course, that E-Square love that can't be matched. You can have better furniture than us. You can have prettier people. Well, you can't have prettier people. I got the prettier
right.
people. You can have better furniture than us.
That's right.
You can have more cigars than us, but you'll never be able to match that E-Square mojo that we got. And it's not because of me, because if it was up to me, it would be fucked up. It's because of all these people that you guys can't see that
right.
participated tonight. So if no one told you they love you,
What? Tell your goddamn.
Say your goddamn self.
it means so much more. Peace.